and girls, everyone, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I am Rich. This is 6-String Fun. Gonna give you another one of those two-chord songs. I've done a few others, so we'll keep going here. Spring, summer coming. Campfire, fire pit, that whole thing. Just kind of being out in outdoors with the acoustic guitar. This might lend itself very well to that. We are going to do Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. You don't really think of it as an acoustic tune. You don't even think of it maybe as a two-chord song, but it pretty much is. You got to keep in mind, even though this is, big anthem, stadium anthem, arena anthem, back in 84, 85, this was actually written prior to the Born in the USA album. And it was, really meant for the Nebraska session. So very acoustic based. If you have the tracks box set, which came out in 98, I believe it's on the second disc, towards the end, maybe 3 or 4 songs towards the end of that disc, there is Born in the USA. It's very different than what you probably heard or used to. Very haunting in terms of not maybe the lyrics, but just how they're delivered, just what they're emoting, that sort of thing, very stark. It just sounds dark, and I think sometimes it's even more powerful when you hear it just on the acoustic guitar. I believe it's the same key, though, but we're going to do Born in the USA from the album key. And again, it's a B chord and an E chord. B bar chord, I know maybe not everyone's friend, bar chords, but we'll go through it here, but then I'll throw the capo on and just show you another way to do it with a couple of different chords. Still same key, we'll do the B and the E, just again, if you know your key system, this will be a piece of cake with the capo, so it's even easier. But we'll get into that, and again, if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. Let me know what you want to hear. Try to do as much as I can for everybody out there. And I do appreciate everyone just kind of sticking with me the last few years. So let's get into this one, Born in the USA. We'll do a two-chord song. Let's take a closer look. And again, I'll also show you the riff. All right, I'll get into that with you. Again, pretty simple, but it's up to you if you want to use it or not. We'll get into this, though, and I'll kind of show you maybe just the chords, and then you can kind of do what you want. You want that anthem sound, you just kind of want acoustic guitar sound. It's up to you. Let's get into it. As I had mentioned, 2 chords. Here it is, B. Okay, so first, 2nd fret, 5th string, and then we're going to bar down on the 4, 3, and 2. Okay, and then just an E. Full E right there. And I hate to say that's it, but that's pretty much it. I leave it up to you, though, I think, on how you want to play this. There's a lot you can do with it. You can kind of just, again, if you want to kind of keep it towards the Born in the USA album, it's going to be right. That's all you can really do because, again, it's really heavy based on the synthesizer, piano, the driving bass, the drums on that track, as far as the studio goes. If you want to kind of make it your own, you can kind of just maybe play some power chords. Just kind of maybe add the pinky for the suspended 4th. Leave it up to you. I'd also suggest if you're playing through, if you are plugged in, maybe give it a little bit of reverb, maybe a hint of delay, just to kind of give it that a lot of room and space in between the notes. You can kind of still hear it, going after you hit it, right? And you kind of can still hear it going. So, that's an option there. But again, it's a B. You can hear it as soon as you hit it. And then the E. Right? And I leave it up to you how you want to do it. You want to just kind of I kind of like the all I'm doing is kind of playing some melody notes there. I'm making that up as I go along, but you can do whatever you want. That's what's cool about, 2 chords. But let's take a closer look. I'll show you how I do it with the capo. Still staying in the same key, but now we'll just play some open chords, right? Take a look at that. Okay, so all I did was I put the capo on the 4th fret. That's all I did. And the 2 chords we're going to play, which are probably easier than the bar chord, but I leave it up to you, is a G. G shape, I should say. So it's a G shape. It's a B chord. And then we're going to play the C shape, which is an E. Same thing we just did, right? So right? So let me just adjust that. I think it was a little off there, but you get it. That's all we're doing. The 2 chords there. If it's easier, and I know Springsteen tends to play his G shape like this, right? Using the pinky down here, and then your ring fingers coming over to play the root, and then the C, and the C. And again, leave it up to you how you want to play. You want to just let it ring, or if you kind of want to do it this way. Doing is playing again that G shape and the C add 9 shape. That's really it. So I'll leave it up to you. So have fun with that one, enjoy, and if you want to stick around, just I'll go right into that melody line if you want to play that as well. You can play it right here if you're playing the bar chord. So let's get into that. I'll show you. All right, melody line. Here we go for Born in the USA. You're going to be playing 2 notes, 2 strings simultaneously. The melody itself is going to be played on the high E string, your first string, and then you're just hitting that B string to go along with it. And again, B is the root, so what we're doing is, and maybe it's easier if you kind of just, use your index finger and your thumb. Right, it's up to you. We're going to pick it. But remember, we're going to be doing 2 notes the whole time, so it's always going to be your melody note, and then always with the B, open B string, open all the time. So 2nd fret on the E string. Open both strings, back to the 2nd fret. So 2nd fret, open, back. Then we go to the 4th fret. Open again to the 2nd fret. And there's your riff. Oh, 2nd fret, open, back to the 2nd fret. 4th fret, open, 2nd, and that just repeats. That's your melody. There you go. So if you want to use it, great. Hopefully that helped you out, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for stopping by again.